Hey. Is everybody there?
Hello, everyone.
There you
I'm
are.
here.
Yeah.
You're never there.
How's everybody doing?
I'm
Welcome
never
to another
there. Episode. Well, Labor Day is over with.
Right.
Dark Soul worked his Labor Day.
Well, so did I, in a matter of speaking.
Well, you did work that was fun.
Everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I think we got Verizon bugging in over there.
He's lagging is what it is.
Yeah, he just popped out.
Yeah, dang it. We heard you, Dark, man. Anyway. How's life treating you, man?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good.
Just
Oh,
finding a way to get a trailer so I can get that trike. Finding a way to.
oh yeah?
Yep.
You still haven't got the trike home. My bad, guys.
Not yet, but I got a lead on a couple trailers, so.
Okay. Well, you said that it's just not wide enough. Ain't that the problem?
Yeah.
Just take you some moving pads and stuff in between them.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that.
Everybody, Shocker, Frogzilla, Gloria, Evil Rick, Salty, how y'all doing? Process,
Right.
Lolly.
We thought somebody was going
Here's
to be
Dark
on.
Soul.
They said they were going to come on,
Sorry, Dark.
and poof, no one.
Yeah, well, they may come on. We never know. Yeah. That's why things, they never stay the same and they're always changing.
Right?
I look like a professional. What, the glasses? I can't read anymore, man. How you doing, Greg? How you doing, Tiger?
Hello, everyone.
We can hear you, Dark. Talk away, buddy.
I was going to say, welcome to this ever-changing life we have. Before I ended up losing my sound and stuff, I couldn't hear nobody say anything, so I had to bounce out and come back in.
Aha.
Can you hear us
I'm
now?
blaming it on that one up there. Yeah, I can hear you now, but I'm blaming it on that one up there that don't know how to work buttons.
I don't think so. Because we heard you. You
Yeah,
just
we
didn't
heard
hear
you.
us.
I'm not the one hitting buttons. It's
Yeah, I'm on the other side today.
that
But
one over
anyways, to this topic here, I've been driving truck now for 28 years. Holy shit! I just now realize how long that is. But so ever since I was turned 20, I got my CDL. So here it is. I'm 50, soon to be 51 and stuff. And out of those years, I've taken maybe a total of 4 or 5 year break in between here and there. Just get away from trucking for a little bit. But through the years of just truck driving, it used to be a dang adventure. Now it's too much like a damn job. Seriously. And I've seen the changes in the industry through the years. Our biggest days back in the day was that, here it is, they bringing over the Mexicans and putting them in the seat of trucks and stuff. And then next thing you know, you see the others coming in and stuff. You see how they outsource this and being played out. My last streak was when I worked for trucking. I was a trainer there for them. And literally, a guy came over from the east. Came over, worked at the Egyptian U.S. Whatever you want to call it there, for 2 years, and then he got it shipped over to New York and worked there for a year and a half, And they, when he got over here in the States, they gave him a phone, a car, and an apartment. And don't those people say, no, we don't. They don't do that. Oh yeah, they do. They give them money and everything. And all these people they're doing now, that whole ordeal saying over California they're going to give everybody no one, but yet they won't help none of the veterans and stuff. I call BS and everything because they're actually doing it. So, and that's just another thing. This kid ended up going down to Dallas, Texas, and worked in the warehouse for 2 years. So altogether, total time he was in the United States, total almost 4 years. Then all of a sudden he says he wanted to drive a truck. Well, I ended up being the trainer for him and stuff. He went through that 4-week course, and they basically pushed him through. He barely speak English that very good, so it was a language barrier. But the other problem was that thing, he couldn't read a map. Period.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
And he goes, well, I have GPS. I said, you cannot rely on that damn GPS, you know?
Yeah, you shouldn't be driving a truck. Can't
But
read a map.
like I said, through the years, oh man, that was just the beginning of it. So I sat down there in 2 days, give him actual load scenarios that were actually already done, and have him plan them out. And the only thing he was able to use was a map, and the trucker's map, and another book that had all the truck stops throughout the United States. So he had to use those 2 books to plan his routes. How many miles you're going to do, where you're going to get your fuel stops and stuff. Man, I'm talking about trips that take, they're 1,400 miles, not those short 400 mile, 500 miles that you can do in a day. I was getting him actual loads that you had to freaking,
Right.
to do it. And then we came to backing, that was another scenario. And I kind of blew my cap because the DP of the company, you want to say, came out, it was like saying, you're doing a good job, and he's sitting there almost hitting trucks and trailers. And I'm like, and she's like, get him on the road. I got on the road with him and protest, and I only lasted 2 days with it. I say, I'm not graduating. If you want to graduate, you put your name on it. I'm not. And he would gloat about getting money and stuff and everything coming over to the U.S. So,
Really?
but that's all. Yeah. That was the other thorn in my side. Here it is. I'm busting my ass left and right trying to make ends meet and stuff, and he gets handouts and stuff. And that is where the socialism comes in. The socialist society, we're getting handouts and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. The ones that truly, really need it, but the deal is they need to get off their feet and get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's Evil Rick
All right,
says,
there's my little rant. And the trucking industry side.
Trying to read you a comment there, Bubba. Motor Carriers Road Atlas is all you need, the info you need. That's what more than most people can understand. That's what Evil Rick says. Yeah, that's I got. I got the Motor Carriers.
Yeah, they're at the Lost Truck Stop yesterday. They came out with their
You roboted.
Monday, I'm going to go down there and stuff at the anniversary one, because it has the history part of it and everything, and it shows the ledger. It's cool when I was flipping through it,
You roboted way too bad for us to understand anything you said.
90 years they've been in.
90 years. Who's been in business 90 years? We didn't hear who you said.
I'm going down the highway, so. Raleigh McNally, the ones that make the maps.
Yeah.
For truckers and stuff.
Yeah.
They got a 90-year anniversary Atlas out.
Well, it should be pretty up to date
But
with
yeah.
all the GPS, help, I should say. I know.
Well, they as far as the go ahead.
Go ahead.
I said, as far as the GPS, that has come a long way. They differentiate it between 18 wheelers and auto. If you're using Google Maps on your phone, it's just going to take you the quickest, easiest ways, and it can still. If you're using it for your truck, it's going to get you in trouble because there's places in West Virginia you can't. So
Yeah, good luck, Process.
yeah.
Process is going to Colorado to hold off the aliens.
Yeah, don't piss off Process while you're out there.
Yeah. Just be careful, homie.
Hey, Process, make sure you don't impregnate one of them.
Yeah.
Working on your live tonight? That's cool, Doc. Thanks for stopping by if you're leaving, but you can listen if you like.
Hey, Doc. No. But like I said, the trucking industry has always been a diverse and unique situation. The pay is, as far as the money goes, back in the heyday, times were rough and stuff, but you used to make every dollar you made, you could spend out 25 cents. Now, for every dollar you make now, you're basically going out almost 90 cents out of your dollar. You're not making really any profit. And the wage consistency is still not up to par per se. These over-road trucking companies, they're still paying, like the average $60,000 a year.
Yeah. Well, now most truckers are making almost $100,000.
Yeah, the ones that's been around for a while. Like me, I'm just below 90.
Yeah.
But for me to get over that 100,000 K mark and everything, I got to put in a lot of overtime.
Right.
So,
well, hell, probably just to make the 90, you're doing a lot of overtime.
older operators, man, they're really hurting now.
Well, yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, owner operators, they were the blood and guts of trucking back in the day, in the 70s, 80s.
Those things are 290,000.
Yeah, you can't afford to own no more.
No. Yeah. So, and people wonder why everything costs more, like milk costs more and everything.
Yeah,
it's the trickle down effect. The buck gets passed on.
Right.
Yeah. Doc Harley's
here we go.
Tonight. He's got plenty of giveaways to do on his show tonight. He's had 3,000, I believe now, subscribers. Congratulations, Doc.
Yep.
That's a milestone and a half. Can't wait till we hit 500.
We've been stuck at 200 or something for a while.
It'll happen. We just got to get our guests together and get everything in line like we fucking planning on and hoping on.
I'm just trying to get over 200.
You will.
I'm at 194.
I don't think we put out
enough. What y'all talking about? I'm going to tell you, if you don't stay on top of your channel, you don't stay on top of your channel, and you don't put out content and stuff and everything, things just start falling off. I mean, I was over at the 100 mark, and I got where I was able to monetize. Now, I went, after Sturgis left those videos and everything, looked in and everything, I got maybe 62 subscribers in there. I'm like, hey, thank you for sticking around, even though I didn't post nothing for a while. But you got to pretty much stay on top of it, do shorts and stuff like that, to make a dent in it. So that's the saying.
The secret is you need to put out video every day. If you put out a video every day, you eventually hit that 1,000 mark, and then you hit 3,000 like Doc has, and then you can slow down to 1 or 2 or 3 videos a week. Yeah, you gotta show. You gotta just not worry about it. Yeah, I don't really worry about it. I'm just bullshitting something to bullshit about.
Right?
Somebody had
But,
to tell me. Yeah, Evil Rick broke 400 and didn't even know it. He said.
no, see, there's something else in our thing. We're all at the age we're called the Gen X. Okay, we're the last ones that gives a don't give a damn and basically spat it to your face and tell it how like it is type generation. So back when I started work, minimum wage was $2.75 an hour, $2.75 an hour. Okay,
You've been monetized
milk.
for over a year, haven't you, Doc? Doc's put on there. It's a full-time job. He puts out a video once a week, right? For over a year. But didn't you put out a lot of videos before that, though? And then also he does a live once a week as well. I know another YouTuber who he does. Oh shit, he was doing a video like I said every day. He's already hit 5,000 subscribers, and he's not even been on YouTube for a year yet. So. Frogzilla hasn't got 100 subscribers, but he can't seem to get editing. Oh well, yeah, it's the computer. It's the same with my computer. It's fucking a piece of crap, and the editing software is too sophisticated for the piece of crap computer I have.
You gotta look at Sosa Ghost. He popped on the scene and he had over 150,000 subscribers less than a year. And that was dude hit. I'm gonna get it hands down. That was the best production I ever seen come across in a while.
I jumped on the Sosa Ghost bandwagon when he was like 1,000 subscribers, and he got too out there. He was too fucking all that production that he puts into the thing, the Demon's Row. It's all about it's all about every 10 seconds it's something popping up Demon's Row, something popping up Demon's Row. Well, talk about what you came on to talk about. Fuck that shit. Is showing. Well, I was gonna say showing wiggling asses, but I kind of like that part.
I was about to say, man, I kind of enjoy that little segment where getting the women to do their thing. Come on now,
yeah.
Props to the women.
I do like that part. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Salty. Bubblegum lights behind. Oh, he had a cop on him today. His plate mount let loose and wasn't along for the important portion of the ride. So, did he give you a ticket there, Salty, or did he let you go? He uses DaVinci. It had a learning curve, but it's easier than Adobe. I had editing for dummies on there at one time, and that seemed to be the best fucking one. But yeah, nothing. You can't do anything that you used to do. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Well, you can still do things we used to do. They're just really outdated now. Depending on
the new thing is the AI.
Yeah.
I know
AI has been taking over on quite a few different creators' channels.
So back to the topic and everything. So I was getting across and everything. Rob, what have you seen through the years?
Oh, well, let's see. Women have stayed the same pretty much.
Good evening, Rodney.
The women have stayed the same, huh?
Let's see. Cars have changed. Bikes have changed. Shit, the whole world has changed, man.
Because technology has advanced things so fast that it's starting to make people's heads swim.
But you know what has really changed? You can't go outside talk to your neighbors anymore. Neighborhoods aren't safe like we were. You know, we used to go trick or treating up and down the streets and all that, and you
To
can't do
all
that.
hours of the morning.
Right. You can't do that anymore. It's all trunk and treats now.
Yeah. I remember getting on my bike with my buddies and everything. We fucking just disappear after we got off home from school for a
Right.
couple hours and everything, you know?
Steve's going
And
bald, he
just,
said.
Well, when I was a wee kid, I always had to be in when the street lights came on. But
well, that was a given, man.
as I got to 12, 13, um, mom worked second shift, so we usually stayed out pretty late. We'd be out at 3 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning playing tag with this girl worked. Her mom worked at Mama's Pizzeria, and there was a group of us that would, like 10 of us, that would fucking go out there and play hide and seek and tag and all kinds of shit at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Can't do that no more, man. The fucking cops fucking bust your ass. I mean, the kid, as a kid, the cops would fuck with you as a kid nowadays. Back then, they didn't.
Well,
You didn't even have street lights, huh?
nobody had candles
He had candles.
or lanterns.
Now, let me ask between you two, how many, did y'all ever have a three-wheeler growing up? Did you ever get the chance to adventure that part of the life? A three-wheeler, you know, from like a Honda Big Red.
Yeah, we had
Okay.
we had some small ones and we had bigger ones. I was never allowed to ride the bigger ones; those were the dangerous ones. And but yeah, we
Yeah.
rode the little one. I guess they were 110s or something like that. But now they would be
Yeah.
110. Back then they were probably 50s. You know, they were small though, and yeah, the kids till he was about 11 or 12 rode them, and the adults rode the bigger ones.
Nah, I had one. It was the 110 with the big balloon tires on it and stuff, and there was a little tiny lake by in our neighborhood. I would go out to there and try to get out there and try to balance that thing in the water, you know.
Your
What
aunt
was the because
growing up?
what was the reason they banned them? They say you can't sell them no more. What was that whole ordeal? It's because everybody kept getting hurt on them.
On a hill, if you tried to ride them up a hill, they would flip over. They would tip over like dangerously. Didn't I believe some people got killed is why they banned them.
Oh, you got to know how to ride them big wheels. Come on.
Oh fuck yeah! I was not saying that, but the four wheelers do them today too, man. They flip over the top of you. It's the driver error, I should say. You know.
Well, now it was a
Man,
defect in the bike. I'm sure Steve knows what's about it. Chime in there, Steve.
or Doc Harley. I mean, being a mechanic and wise and stuff. I mean, he's we're all in that same age group. You know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
Doc Harley. Kids were getting hurt and killed on them, and moms and dads thought they were babysitters. the bikes, yeah, I get you. Yeah, we always had supervision. Dad and my stepmother was always around when we were riding them and shit.
man, I remember the races, man. Freaking get out on the dirt track and stuff with them. I mean, there's just something that has came and gone, but they're still around. Yeah, I mean, there's still some that you find them and everything. There's still some for sale out there, used. You know,
Yeah, Steve says that Honda had some lawsuits, so they quit making them. But yeah, that's what Dr. Dark Harley's talking about, the kids getting hurt and killed on them. Yeah, that's why they had the lawsuits. So. Again, things don't stay the change. They went to four-wheelers after that. Quads. That's when the quad thing came.
yeah.
We rode motorcycles and scooters. The three-wheelers were after my time. Okay. That's what Hellfire says.
you got to remember, Steve's been around since Little House on the Prairie. You know, candles and lanterns and stuff like that.
Hey, Doc Holly or Doc Doc Harley said that they had 5,000 kids last year at their Halloween. Everybody is welcome there for Halloween. That's a lot of damn kids. Three wheelers Honderville were easy, yeah, easy to roll over, yeah. And they would just like at the right angle, you would tip right over on them. Turn the wheel too far, bloop, over you went.
Right.
That's why Honda got sued, was restricted from making trikes. That was back in the 80s, wasn't it? When they got sued for all that, I believe it was. That's why he says Evil Rick says that's why their Honda trikes are aftermarket. I guess that's why the Gold Wing is not a real trike. I'm kidding. £250 of candy. He gave out 1 or 2 pieces of candy per kid. Damn.
You know, for the Halloween capital of the world, you'd figure that Halloween would, trick or treating would be good, big here. No, it's all trunk and treat here now. Very,
Yeah.
very rarely kids go door to door.
Well, the kids seem to want to go to the, like Doc Harley, I'm sure lives in not a gated community, but a one of those Drees communities. That's what we have around here. They're housing communities that are neighborhoods, that pop up. A lot of times, the richier ones, people drive to those neighborhoods, get out. That's another thing. They drive to the neighborhoods, get out, go through the neighborhood there. Then they drive back to their neighborhood and don't go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we don't have many kids here at all around our place that come trick or treating. I think the whole time I've lived here, the first few years I did sit outside, and people, if they saw me from the street, they would come back. But most of the time, they never came back to my place because I live, off of the street.
Right.
Trunk
My
or treat
backdrop
is lame.
falling apart, so I had to move it a little bit.
No, a slingshot is not a bike. We saw one the other day on our way home from Frogzilla's, and it was pretty sharp. But it's a car. It's a Chevrolet Ecotec motor, 5-speed transmission, front wheel drive. Or no, it wasn't front wheel drive, as a matter of fact. But it was still the Ecotec 4-cylinder engine out of the car.
Right.
And it was a 5-speed transmission. Yeah, I don't think they're bikes either. But then again, is a Can-Am Spider a bike? Well, it's a trike. Is it a trike?
Yeah, that's a trike. It's got handlebars.
Right. Trunk or treat is good for us country folk. But I've noticed the last years around the house, door to door. Yeah, door to door seems to be dying out. But in the specialized neighborhoods, closer to the bike than a slingshot. All my neighbors know I'm crazy as hell, so they stay away.
I have leads on trailers, but I haven't contacted them yet. I'm going to be doing that here shortly.
That's what the guy said that was driving it, Greg. He said it was a lot of fun to drive. But again, you drive it because you're sitting in a car seat with a steering wheel. You're driving the damn thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that leads me back to the Can-Am. Or is it a trike, or is it just a 3-wheeled vehicle? It's got bars, so yeah, I'll give it that. But yeah, nothing with a steering wheel, unless it's customized, isn't a bike. But like I said, I mean, you would consider it a trike, not a bike anyway. It has handlebars and tandem seating, throttle grip, clutch lever, and a foot lever brake. Then it's a bike or a trike. That's a good definition. We'll have to put that definition down on the ticker. Can-Am is classified as a trike. The Slingshot is classified as an auto
Yep,
car. Okay.
he's right.
Okay. Yeah. 3-wheel auto car. I got a neighbor lives up around the corner. He's got a red Slingshot. He traded it for an Eagle painted. I'm going to say Eagle painted, but it was a Eagle livery. Yeah, from I believe it was Yamaha back in the 80s. An old bike. He traded it. It had an eagle painted on the hood. I mean, on the hood, on the fucking tank, and then wings on the side panels and through the back. But it was a Yamaha. I'm trying to think what it was, a 650 or 750. But it's an old cruiser bike. And I'll go by and get pictures of it and try and put them on here. No clutch. Let's Can-Am's an automatic. Okay. Didn't know they were automatics.
Right.
A bike with an extra wheel. There you go.
You know one thing that's not the same? Look at us.
All right, riding on threes. That's a trike is a bike in his book. You're out riding, not driving. I'll agree to that. The new gold rings and rockets automatics. The new gold rings are, you can get them both ways. You can get the DVC, or yeah, I think it's DVC. Anyway, you can get that, and you can get a clutch. Still, a motorcycle with a sidecar. Well, I'd have to call it a trike there, Steve. It's 3 wheels. You know. You can get an auto, but they still have the shifters. Yeah. DCT. My bad. What did I say? DVC.
Yep.
Yeah. DCT. Okay. Yeah. Oh man, freaking the Harleys and their technology. Again, nothing staying the same. Harley went from simple, everybody can work on it. You can do it all, anybody can do it, to holy shit, you need a freaking computer just to freaking know how to do anything to it. Check the oil and shit.
Right.
I'm just saying. But yeah, the technology and these stupid things, man, it's stupid. They're having nothing but problems out of that infotainment crap, the display on the CVOs. And they're having compression release issues that I understand from the CVO STs, the 2024s. How you doing, good brother? Not forgetting to ride in a trike and putting your feet down as it's riding a bike, and forgetting to that's where I would screw up at, man. I would be riding. I'd be riding along and on the bike and not put my feet down, thinking I was on the trike. We're just BSing again, man. That's all. Yeah, exactly, Frog. I would probably do something like that. I know you have to, when you go to Harley Davidson to test drive one, you have to watch their 10-minute video on how to ride one. Dark Soul is back.
Yeah.
That's right. Ran over his feet twice. We're talking about trikes being bikes and stuff.
Ah, okay.
Evil Rick says his bike, his trike weighs 1,300 pounds. He don't put his feet down because it hurts. Gunpowder Nitro just came in. He's saying hi to everybody. Oh, where did he go? Oh, he's just moved himself.
I'm here, but you keep talking, so I just shut up.
What? I was trying to feel dark in on what was going on since he left. Okay. I will be quiet if you want to talk, Rob. Okay. Oh shit. See, you done made me throw my place around.
Hey,
What?
don't be lighting yourself off and everything. So, talking about trikes, huh?
Well, yeah, they're everything's the trike world has changed from being back wheel drive to front wheel drive. No, not front wheel drive. I should say two wheels in the front.
Here's a good question. When was the first trike?
Well, see, you got to back up to trikes go back to the back of the pack. Yeah, we do. When I ride with the riding group that I go with on Sundays, we make trikes go to the back too. But yeah, Harley Davidson made those. The ones Greg works on, Survey cars. Those are technically trikes. Think about
Yeah. Well, you gotta look, but Jamin, we saw one there at the Trucking USA Museum there at I-80 truck stop. It was considered a truck.
That's
even
right,
though
yeah.
it had a motorcycle engine and everything, but because it had a box on the back of it and it was three wheels, it was part of the transportation sector,
1932 was the
So,
Survey car.
but
So,
I mean, is that the oldest?
do you remember what year that truck was made? That three-wheel truck?
Okay.
Because it was 1932 is when Greg says the Survey car was made. So, what's happening, Harley Pimp?
I think it was about around that there. I would have to go back through the video and see because I recorded that one.
Hey, I will have to admit,
But
Evil Rick can ride right alongside of you and still have plenty of room. Ain't that right, Dork?
Yep.
Back in the third, in the 30s,
now you got those kits now.
Side carts were 1910s, is what Riding on Three says.
Oh, that was in World War One, right?
The 30s, yeah. Survey, well, no, 1910. That would be in World War One, yeah. Doc Harley says the same thing. Survey cars were the first trikes. So, you've ridden with me more than once too, motherfucker, for a lot more miles. Yeah, see, I know.
Now you got these these aftermarket companies that build them. You know what I'm saying? They got you sending your Honda Goldwing off and stuff, and they call it the California package. Is that right, Rob? They call it the California package?
What's that?
Where it converts a Honda Goldwing into a trike?
I don't know.
Well, you have to send them out because Honda doesn't make
a trike.
The trikes. They send them out to a place that makes them. And I just saw a video the other day on Cruiseman. Cruiseman motor vlog. Anyway, he did a one on the Harley trike, or the Honda trikes, my bad, and how they're reusing old colors in 2024 they're putting colors from back in the 70s that the like an orange, and there was a yellow that they did, a hot rod yellow, and all kinds of shit that they're coming out with on the trikes that are not on the actual gull wings, because most gull wings are black and white now. Imagine that.
Okay.
Flathead.
Yeah, you also got that Frankenstein kit.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
The Frankenstein kit is another one, another company that converts your bike into a trike.
Well, Evil Rich
So-
says cops use meter maid bikes. They were trikes in the 50s. They were Servi cars, weren't they? The same thing. That's what I thought they were anyway. You rode to work today. Cool, cool. It was beautiful in East Tennessee. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm riding to work tomorrow. Indian has sent theirs off as well to be converted. Oh, okay. Indy, you can do an Indian trike now? I haven't seen any, as a matter of fact. That's a good thing. I'll have to check on them. 1985 was a motor trike kit. The 97 is a California sidecar kit. Okay. Okay. Rode into work, but it's still in South. What's your bike still in South Dakota for? Frankenstein still in business? I have no idea if they're still in business. XAN put one of those kits on his bike. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To make it a trike. Yeah. Well, it's got three wheels in the back.
After COVID happened, we don't know what's open and closed.
Right.
They're still open. Actually looking into if you decide to convert your next bike into a trike when it comes time. Okay. When the time comes. Okay. So Frankenstein still is in business. Frankenstein's the one with three wheels, I guess, that goes in the back. You put the training wheels basically on there. Hello. Harley's new business plan.
Hold on.
It's on the back order. Motor needing redone. Oh, okay. Who's struggling? Harley's parts or Frankenstein's parts? Frankenstein. Okay. Yeah. Frankenstein is a trike conversion. It does away with the third wheel, the middle wheel.
Those I saw, I call them training wheels.
Okay, complete rear axle.
He was able to.
Well, I know the Gold Wing trikes, they're independent now. They have a pinion and two axles that come out because they were talking about when the vehicle is up on a jack, the axles were hanging down, and he was talking about when they put it on the ground, the axles actually come level. And you put airbags on them to, if you're going to tow something, that way it keeps the axles level. I do remember that from that video I watched.
And you got your Boss Hog trikes, one with the V8 motors in them.
Yeah, the Boss Hoss. Yeah.
Yep.
The rear swing arm is removed and replaced. Okay, yeah. So they basically the belt or shaft on yours would be in the same place. They just, I guess, I don't know. I'd have to look at one. You can't remember the 80s very well. Okay, and yeah, and yours has independent suspension. Okay. Your uncle, that was from back in the damn 97, you said? So they were doing independent suspension back then. Okay. I know my brother-in-law's boss Hoss has an S10 rear end. It was a Boss Hoss two-wheeler, and the guy he got it off of converted it into a trike and put a rear end out of an S10 in it. It's a solid rear end, no independent. Well, basically,
I
I
know
mean,
one thing with them.
go ahead. Oh, it's not
I said when
independent.
I seen a couple of those guys, man, a couple of those guys has got those with those rear ends like tires squealed together like a dragster, bro, and freaking they're gone. So
Well, yeah, but you got freaking 200 horsepower sitting between your legs. You better be gone. Yeah, I rode my brother-in-law's trike up the alley and turned it around and came back down. And I didn't even want to ride it out on the street. It was sketchy. Yeah, no lean on trike. Yeah, just pressure on the handlebars. All right. What's happening, Grizz? How you been? We were supposed to have a guest from Hawaii tonight. Um, doesn't look like Stubbs is going to show up. We're going to call him out. He was supposed to be on here. He's on his second honeymoon, I guess it would be, uh, technically.
Yeah, I've been trying to say something about that. And
You have.
yes, I have.
All you got to do is open your mouth, sir.
I did. You kept talking. So I was making a point on things that aren't the same, and that was that. So it seems like Stubbs has left us. So sometimes change is good, sometimes change is bad. You know, so
Stubbs is too busy. He and Sheehan. Well, yeah, they're in Hawaii, so they better be he and Sheehan. But yeah, he said it was on their bucket list. He's an old Navy brat, so
right.
one of them things they wanted to go do, so that's what they did. And he was supposed to be on, but he hasn't contacted us today. Um, we were kind of hoping that he would come on so we could get some shit straight.
Well, it's like 1:18 in Hawaii, so he's probably still sleeping.
Is that 1:18 in the morning?
No, PM.
Oh, then that's the. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
He's been drinking a lot, so he's probably hungover or something.
Yeah. Can't complain overall about mine. 78,000 on it. Still gonna have issues. I know, but it sucks being able. Yeah. 78,000 miles on a trike. Do you tow with it? Because that's actually pretty good for a trike, from what I understand. Doesn't do good at 90. Turn the frown upside down there, Shadow. I'm just reading what people are saying because,
Yeah.
as far as Dark goes, he always complains that he can't read what's on the comments, so he wants them read out. Yeah, Ryden, did you have your issue in Sturgis too? What the heck? Okay. But yeah, as far as we was talking, Shadow, when things aren't the same, you you have to change. And if you don't change, you try to stay the same, you get left behind.
Well, it depends on what the change is.
I'm serious. If something is changing and you're not doing, your part of that change, you're gonna get left behind. Such as the club world. You know,
Well, so let's put it this way: marijuana's been illegal for how many years? How many people keep smoking it? So can you say the government changed to the people to make it legal?
I kind of think that the people who smoke marijuana finally got to the point where they're in office. So
No.
make it legal. The
But
people who have smoked marijuana before in the past, that's what I think. They're you know, on a honeymoon, probably laid up doing the backstroke. Started in the middle of South Dakota, but yeah, on his way back from Sturgis. Okay.
so I would think, see, the people didn't change because it was legal. They just kept doing it. They didn't change. The government
Well,
changed to fit the people.
14 states, it's legal now. I think Ohio became the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. I'll run for president. Me and Hippy Dippy. Hippie for president. I'll run for vice president. Then it was told rollers, oil pump cam lifters. Well, yeah, they're going to want to change all that stuff because they're going to change the camshaft and lifters. They're going to want to do the oil pump. Why not do the rollers too? It's still not legal in Wisconsin. You poor girl. And where it's not legal, it's not legal in Indiana either. The people forced the research to prove it was needed medically, and then it went from there. Okay. And Lolly is up on that. Live in Virginia line, so it's 5 minutes to legal state. Well, like I said, Ohio's legal now, both medically and you get better weed medically, but yeah, you can get it recreationally here too now.
Hey,
Hippy dippy
Drew,
for president, exactly. Hippy dippy for president, I'll be vice president.
there you go.
Yeah, legal all around you, but not legal there. What's happening, Roland? Big P was behind it banned to begin with. Anyhow, the big P, Politico,
Pharmaceutical.
the Politico, yeah. Yeah, it is way too expensive where it's legal. You go into a dispensary, and which is technically when it was medical, you called it a pharmacy. Imagine that. But the dispensary is 2.83 grams, $41. That's like a half quarter. Half. Yeah, that's crazy. There's a trip going to dispensary. Yeah, I went to one time so far, and I thought this is crazy prices. I'll go get from where I used to get from.
Hang on, Froggy. If I hold your beer while you show me, you might not get it back. It might be gone.
Yeah, good shit, man. But yeah, it's crazy how you can get two different kinds, and the gummies and edibles that they sell. same way. The medical grade is a higher percentage and basically more. So
Yeah, just to get like 10, 15 gummies, they want 40, $50. You know, it's like it's not even worth it to get gummies to try to help you sleep out here. I'd rather just go to someone I know and get a joint.
right. I don't know, man. Some of the gummies will put you to sleep, and some of them will go zoom.
Right.
Yeah,
I just want the stuff to help me sleep. So because I got tendonitis in my ears, so I just want something to help me sleep.
$5 for a lid back in yeah. Those were the days there, frog.
Oh, geez, yeah, nickel bag, dime bags, shit. Dime bag, you can almost get two joints if you do it right.
Yeah,
Skinny as fuck, but you can do it.
should be able to get three or six if you do it right.
Well, back then, my joints were like fat.
Yeah. You roll bats, do you?
Yeah, I used to. You know, the guy
What you
that I
talking about,
used.
Lolly?
So it's like one one of my old suppliers. I would go and buy from. Gave me a big fucking bud right in the bag. He just not even clean, just put it right in there, and it was weighted exactly as a quarter. So yeah, when I wanted some, I went to him.
Yeah, three good joints for $5. 3 for $5. That was a good deal back in the day. Blunts, yeah. I don't really. That's a waste of weed to me. You're holding his beer. Big old hog leg. Dispensaries are under the government. Well, yes and no, because not only do you get charged the 7% sales tax, you also get 10% government tax. So the government's schools should be very well funded now, if you
Right.
ask me, because they should be getting plenty of money to do the roads, plenty of money to do the schools. Gas should be is actually gas is going down because it was 3.39 yesterday. It is 3.13 this morning. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's
you
an
don't get
election
you
year,
hardly
so
get
all
any
that's going down.
right. You hardly get any seeds and stems anymore, there, Doc. Especially in the shit you go to the dispensary and get because you're paying all that money. You better not be getting seeds and stems.
Well, if I go to a local guy, I want the seeds, and not the stems. I just want the seeds. You know, try to grow it yourself.
I remember my brother and his wife and my other brother and a bunch of my brother's friends did that. Listening to the Cheech and Chong album when it first came out, they did the same thing. That paper came in the album. Yeah. I didn't partake back then. I was probably 10, I guess, back then. No, I didn't start smoking until I was 13, guys.
But yeah, Steve, that was at the beginning, toward the end of COVID,
Oh, $1.89 when Biden took office. Yeah.
yeah, and then boom, it went up to $4.
Well, it's because weren't we drilling back then before Biden took office?
Yes, we were.
I'm just saying, drill, baby, drill.
I knew once Trump lost, the gas was going to shoot up. I knew it, and it did.
Well,
Now it's an election year. Gas is going back down.
well, you know what? Yeah, it'll go down. Hey, everybody, don't forget to watch Doc Harley in a half an hour. I
Right?
believe half an hour.
He's got a big subscriber giveaway of 3,000 subs, so he's got a lot going on over there.
Hey, I was gonna say that's a good price, but for premium unleaded, that's a decent price, I guess. $4.20. Yep, he's got to get ready. We'll see you after a while, man. Get that hair and makeup done, brother. Oh, 91 octane. Okay.
As a matter of fact, to help make things a little easier for people, there we go. Dr. Harley.
If you grow a healthy plant, it just produces one seed or one seed per bud.
With special guests. Who are your guests tonight, Doc?
Thanks, guys. Is that Doc Harley's show?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, special guest as well.
Yeah, I was wondering who his guests are tonight.
$4, Tiger says. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, man. Go check out Doc when he comes on. We will all catch you over there. With that, Rob, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. In 1975, a barrel of oil was $80. 40% was waste. Gas was 25 cents a gallon. Today, a barrel of oil is 85 cents. All gets used for makeup, plastic, no waste. Gas is $3. I don't get it either, brother. That makes no sense either.
When I was driving, gas was $1. That was about 86, 87.
I started driving in 85, and gas was $1.50, something like that.
Here, leaded, then switching to unleaded, it was $1, 99 cents.
Yeah, I do remember when they switched regular gas. Yeah. Well,
but like everything else, we'll keep seeing if Stubbs is going to come on. He keeps saying he's going to come on. He's not. So the ever evasive Stubbs, will he come on? Will he appear? Will he not? Is he going to perform his magic?
His magic?
Yes.
Wow, bought gas for 14 cents when they had gas wars. I remember that. I remember when they did that. Tiger said it was 77. He started driving. Wow.
Shit, I was 8 and 77. I couldn't drive back then.
Well, Grizz, you used to be able to get a candy bar, fill your car up, and a pop for $5, I bet.
Hell, gum used to be
a nickel
to 10 cents, and now it's 25 cents just for, I think it's still 25 cents for 5 sticks.
Well, the Wrigley's, they keep it 25 cents, which is a good thing. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here.
All righty, man.
I'm not sure if we're going to have a show next week. The guest that was supposed to be here tonight, I'm about ready to pull my hair out. We'll get together. He just hasn't had time to get with me.
Right.
To get on the show. So,
if we have to, we can take next week off.
Yeah. Well, we may. Who knows?
We'll get it figured out.
All right, guys. You'll see the thumbnail if we do have a show next week.
Right. Right.
With that, peace, guys. We